In episode 3, Haleemah and E.T. came up with the algebraic equation 3c plus 2c plus 4c equals t. This method finds the amount spent by each friend and adds those costs together, which equals the total amount spent. In the last episode, E.T. and Haleemah came up with two algebraic equations. The quantity 3 plus 2 plus 4 times c equals t, and 9 times c equals t. Both of these methods take the number of apps and multiplies it by the cost per app, which equals the total amount spent. In this episode, they will form a new equation using parts of their algebraic equations and explore equality.
Write down both of your algebraic equations. So let's start with that part. We'll go to the red part next. So E.T., can you write down your equation?
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. And then Haleemah, would you write down your equation?
Okay.
Okay. Now, E.T., would you read the instructions in red?
Can you create a new equation using parts of your algebraic equations?
So what do you guys think this is asking?
To kind of combine the equations.
Can you take part of one equation and part of another and make a new equation?
Well, Haleemah, how do you think we should go about this?
We could I am not entirely sure what we should do.
Is there part of E.T.'s equation and part of Haleemah's equation that are actually equal to each other?
I see one possible equation,
Don't try.
and
Always test it.
it would be 9c equals t, because we both have 3 plus 2 plus 4, which all equals 9. And on her equation, every number has a c multiplied. And on my equation, my c is multiplying by everything inside the parentheses. So if we just add it all and take away the c and then put it back in at the end, it could be 9c, and then it would equal the t.
So are you guys saying all three of these equations are equal to each other?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to help you make a new equation that we can test. So Haleemah, I would like you to take the left side of your equation and rewrite it down below. And E.T., you're going to take the left side of your new equation, the 9c, and write equals the 9c. So we're going to take the left side of both of your equations and put them together and see if that works.
Okay.
Okay, now, do you think we can put an equal sign between those? Do you think they're equal?
I do.
Why do you think so?
I think they are equal because you can't add a variable that doesn't have a number yet. Like c doesn't equal any number yet. So it would just be 3 plus 2c plus 4c, and the c wouldn't get added 3 times. It would only be 9c.
I like your ideas, and we're going to test it. I would like you to use c equals 5. So that means that each app costs $5. And I'd like you to test that and see if it is true, if that equation works.
Okay. So what do you think about what we have so far?
I think that this equation is correct, and we can use it we can generalize this method to use any number.
In this episode, E.T. and Haleemah figured out that 2 of their equations were equal. Using an example of a cost of $5 per game app, they found that both sides of their equation resulted in a total cost of $45. E.T. said this equation is correct, and it is true for any number that you put into it for C. But they're still unsure why the 2 sides of their equation are equal. E.T. and Haleemah know that combining 3c, 2c, and 4c involves adding 3, 2, and 4. But why does combining 3c, 2c, and 4c equal 9c? Next episode, they'll reflect on why combining expressions this way makes sense.